G'day! If you're like me and you've got a whole bunch of old iPad minis kicking around that are iCloud locked, just like this one right here, there's finally something out there that can actually remove it, which so far I have done these two over here, which are just old iPad mini ones running iOS 9.3.6, and I'm also able to do that reinstall via Windows. So I've come across this particular guy over here that I cannot pronounce his name. Bablara. And I've downloaded this BobikA5. Surely the A5 is for A5 processors in various Apple gear. With it downloaded, this is what I'm seeing right here. I don't know why it's glitched out on me a little bit there, but this is do not restart after. I've already just just wiped an iPad just before. What we have to do is connect it up to your Wi-Fi, get it onto the activation page, and then once we're at the activation page, we're going to need to connect it up to the iPad, like so. Oh no! This one is too good. iOS 12.5.7. I'm going to go disable. I'm going to go activate. And nope, that one might be too new for it. Bugger. My iPad 2 might be too good. So let's switch it to what I believe is an iPad 1. So let's do the same scenario. Connect it up. Connect it on the Wi-Fi. Try to activate. Probably complain. But here we go. So we're coming up now with that. I'll go back down here. We are activation locked. And I'll go activate. So that's just gone black on me. That's still running. PC's just redetected it. Waiting for reboot. Waiting for reboot. I'm just going to leave that plugged in. So over here we've got please wait for reboot after. But I think the actual exploit has already been ran. Being the other two that I've got, it's basically just already goes to the next page and you continue happy days. Now, the next question is, can you add your own Apple ID? I don't know, I haven't tried it. I'm not really willing to try it. I'm assuming if you do add it, it's probably going to override it, but that may flag it on an Apple system. I'm not too sure what it may do there. May flag it, it may not. You may be able to add your own activation or your Apple ID, or you may just typically, what I'd probably almost do with these devices is simply jailbreak them and have an alternative app store on there. Right now, for the many old Apple devices I've had kicking around, like these iPads I've had here for years, and they're all basically useless. Where now, they're slightly less useless. There, oh, here. And activating. Oh. We're still going. Oh. And we've restarted one more time. What do we got? We'll leave that to keep going. This going on. The device was successfully activated. Okay. Go back to the iPad. English. Australia. Next. And right now we're just continuing on. Enable. Password. Add. So I'm right to disconnect it. Continue. I'll put this up here for now. Set up as new. Don't have. Set up later. Don't use. So yeah, thanks to that creator, as this has made something that was virtually e-waste slightly above e-waste. We're being There's so many of these that probably have forgotten passwords on a device that's so old that it doesn't have actually any monetary value, yet it's an account locked device. So I'm all for it. If this is able to bring back devices, make devices that are over 10, nearly 15 years now usable, why not? Why not? Because it isn't breaking, or it isn't bypassing a password. Any data that's on there will have to be wiped before you're able to get it to this stage. So yeah, I'm all for it. So I'm going to continue on. So far I've done 1, 2, 3. 4 here, 5 and maybe 6 out the back. So I'll continue on using this app and see what else I can get going. Anyway, that will do for today. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.